It's time for bookkeeping, beer, and BS. Michael, I wanted to pick your brain since you have so much exposure to different industries and coaching. What is like a normal in our home service industries? And I'm sure it depends and it varies based on industry or seasonality, but what do you see as a good range to be booked out where you're not sacrificing clients at some point?
You always ask loaded questions, Dan. So it's different with every industry. Like it's a really hot trend right now with concrete coatings that people are starting the business and want to get booked out 2-3 weeks before they even start doing work because they want to have that runway. It's really difficult for those larger ticket services to just like you're constantly hunting for work. And if you don't have any work, it's hard to keep technicians busy. So they don't even start until they're booked out 2 or 3 weeks.
You can't just send an email. You can't just send an email blast to your list and be like, "Hey, we got some openings."
Yeah, it doesn't work as well like that. Then you have people like Rob Anderson, who's on the call a lot. Hey, Rob, if he gets booked out more than a week, he feels uncomfortable. And then I have other people that if it's 3 weeks, they like that. It's a really good sweet spot, so they're comfortable and safe. I feel like it's really just up to you. I would say start with your budget, your goal. Like, what do you want to do this year? How much capacity do you have? And match your lead gen and your sales with your capacity, and then you'll feel safe no matter what because you're hitting your goals. That's where I would start.
I love that. A little capacity and demand action. Angela, did you ever run into any of those like capacity and demand situations in any of your businesses where it was like you can only book yourself out so far where you started having a problem?
Yeah, like Michael said, I mean, it is the balance in the industry of how much staff you have, how many team members you have, keeping them busy, but then how long people are going to wait. So I would say that on like different things that we've built, like if you're not going to get to them in a week, will they go somewhere else because it's a service that's a demand that they don't want to wait for. Yep. So it's a delicate balance between those, and it's much harder to regulate when I've been in the industries or coaching people that it's high demand, right? You have a ton of competition and people are not patient.
Yep.
Like, I want it done now. And if you can't do it now, I'd rather go somewhere else and maybe sacrifice a little quality for time.
Yeah, I tend to find we have a ton of seasonality. We have our window cleaning and pressure washing business up in Minnesota. And so we get super booked out in like May and June, usually about 4 weeks. And we kind of ride about 4 weeks booked out during May and June, and then July 4th hits, and it's like a freaking accordion. It's like it's just like Jake brakes on a semi truck, just slowing her down. But one thing that we've done, I don't think we've done enough of it. We sure it's one of those things we talk about a lot, and then I don't think we actually like execute as well as we want to do because we talk about it, but we're not confident in it. But when we offer summer spots during the spring. So like when somebody calls in March and April, we know we're going to be booked up 4 weeks. We don't really want to be. We want to leave some openings for the person that is like, I need to go now and I'm willing to pay whatever price you need to charge me to go now. Yeah. It sucks when you have to turn them away because you're like, oh, that was like probably going to be my most profitable job because of their sense of urgency. Some people are just like, yeah, I just need to get my house washed sometime-ish. And so you can be like, hey, if you get it done in July and August, you know, the price will be lower given the capacity and demand equation. Or you can pay, you know, our highest price of the year, which will be May and June. But we're trying to bump some of that work out to when we know we're going to be slower. We're booking out 4 weeks for, you know, or longer, but we're trying to like leave some holes in the schedule and let the people that are more flexible and don't have the urgency get a little bit of a discount for booking out farther. And it works really well when we do it. Last year we had our best summer months ever, like our flattest seasonality, because usually between June to August, September, our work cuts in half. We'll go from like 200,000 down to 100,000, which sucks for like trying to manage a team because they're running full speed and then they're, you know, complaining about their paycheck all of a sudden. So like the flatter we can get that, the easier their June is and the better their paychecks in August and September are. But it's funny how
that's an important concept, like you said, of leaving those holes to charge people more too. So adjust your pricing based on how they can get in. And I think James has talked about that with like landscaping projects. Like say people really want to get in for graduation and they didn't plan in advance. Yeah, you can pay 20% more and get in next week.
Yeah.
But if you don't, like you said, plan and leave those holes in your schedule intentionally to charge people more, and then give people a break to even out that schedule.
Hey, what's up, business nerd? Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you learned a heck of a lot watching that episode. Do me a favor, subscribe right down here. And if you really like what you saw, you got more goods right here. Check out this one or check out this one and do this. Go subscribe. Appreciate you. Work smarter, work harder, go earn yourself some pride. Catch you on the next one.